So this is the second phase of the AXO, where I'm going to bring this elevation forward, so exploding it. So the elevation 1, which it transposed from the orthogonal to here, is now going to be brought from this area, bring it forward. So basically what you need to do is do some continuation alignment lines and then start from the same, basically it's the same dimensions as here, or you can also, but it's copying it, or even tracing it if you are using tracing paper from here. So in this case I'm not using tracing paper, so I'll be just using it, bring in some lines and then start from there. So connection lines will be again 30 degrees, and what we'll do is with pencil we'll just get these kind of dashed lines, right? Or just line up here, which I already did, and don't bring it too thick, otherwise it will be visible, and but it's, since it's pencil you can always erase it. But so what you mean now, I need this line to be transposed here, which will start creating the drawing, right? So, and then the dimensions, which are basically these dimensions, and you measure it and you start raising it up. So 3.5 until here, and then 5.5 this side, and I'll start this because it's a parallel line, so I'll measure that, this one, and then these 2 points we can just connect them. We don't need to look for the angle again. So 6.5. So this is 6.5. Again, I just had a 30 degrees line from here, right? And you set it up. And then out of that you measure 6.5, you find that point here, you connect the 2 dots. I'll do it with a pen again, and measure this one, which is a vertical line. Just line up here, and then 1 centimeter, and obviously you connect these 2 here now. Right. The same thing for the window or this opening. Again, measuring everything and tracing it by height. So it's going to be 1.5 height, and we will use this. If this is the vertical, somewhere around there. So this is 1.5, and again the same dimension here, 1.5 here. You line it up, and then you measure this one here, 3. Basically set it up. a line from here now. Okay. And measuring 3. So I'll connect this line. This is the basement, the base of my window. Sorry. And then connect 3 and 1 is going to be 1 centimeter. So it's 1 centimeter here. And another centimeter there. Yeah, you connect the vertices. So now if you want to give thickness to this wall, you may. If you just want to extract it, just stays like this. In our case, that's what I'm going to do. To speed up the process, I'll let it go and won't just give you kind of the overview of the facade, or of the elevation, let's say, not facade, not really architecture. And lastly, this opening. So the next thing that we need to do is bringing what is this aligned to. That's really, really important. And so this initial line that you had here, you make it a dashed line connecting the edges of that surface. Yep. And this one the same. Again, you only connect through opacity, so this is because this is opaque, so I'm going to, that was I was trying to explain you before, so actually don't need that. So that's basically how you start elevating the same. So the same thing happens here on the top. What you just generally do is again line up the edges, and that's where these lines are going to occur, and those lines are critical to explain the exploded axonometry. So that's basically where things are going to land, right? So in this case, I'm just going to and this line here, to pretend that and I'm going to do this construction line. We don't need actually, but to pretend that you can bring out these elements here. So you could just go and start lining up, and I'm not going to connect it, but it's the same procedure, right? And add on to the top element this edge. this edge. Okay. And basically you would bring in the rest of the roof and line it up there. Okay, and this edge here, which is equivalent to this one. So sometimes it overlays, so if it does, be aware of that. Okay, so yeah, thank you.